YouTube, we're back. Frogs Angels with some free agency coverage. We got Jarvis Landry, maybe the most important free agent in terms of he might go somewhere else.
We got sickest visor.
Yeah. We got Le'Veon Bell, you got quarterbacks, they're going back. But Jarvis Landry, I don't think maybe he'll go back, but I don't think so. We're here to break it down. We got some teams on the board, he'll probably go to a team that's not even on this board. I think these are the most likely teams. Any teams on this board right now that you guys want to eliminate, you don't think there's a chance or maybe way less likely that he'll go there than any other teams?
I'm going to say Baltimore.
You're going to take Baltimore off?
Take Baltimore off.
I'm not going to let you take Baltimore off.
You're not going to let me do it. You're not going to let me do it. Okay.
They're like, out of the teams on this board, which two teams need a receiver the most? It's the Bears and the Ravens, I think.
But they've swung and missed on a lot of free agent receivers.
Yeah, but that's why I can't. That's why I can't take those two off because they have the biggest needs. And then you look at teams like the Panthers, Seahawks. There's quite a few of them. Panthers, Seahawks, Rams, maybe. Those teams are, if they get a number one legit. Well, the Seahawks have Baldwin, but if they get another receiver, they're legit.
So who are we snagging off this?
This is hard to do. Well, you don't want the Ravens. Maybe we'll just take the Ravens off.
That's my executive decision.
Why, though?
Because they've swung and missed, I think, on a lot of free agent receivers. So I think that if they build up, they're going to build up the receivers through the draft.
Through the draft? That's a good case. So we'll take the Ravens off. I think they're more likely, though, but we'll take them off. I'll take the Rams off.
Ooh.
I think
take them off.
I can't find them. There they are.
Take them off.
They would be very good with them, but to be very good without them, are they going to want to spend all their money on one guy?
No.
I don't think so, but they could. It'd be scary. Landry on the Rams. You'd fit their offense. Anybody else you guys want to take off?
Let's go to Pete.
We'll take off the Cowboys.
Ooh, I like it.
I don't know if they have. What's their cap? Their cap room like?
Cap situation.
Cap situation. Look down the list.
Not very high on there.
$23 million in cap space. Moves could be made though.
They got a bunch of young guys like Prescott and Zeke and their offensive line.
They got to re-sign Marcus Lawrence
too.
They
got to pay all these guys. So
that's a good one.
I don't think that's top priority.
Solid, Pete. Nice.
I like the Chiefs were at the bottom of that list, but then again they got rid of Alex Smith there, so they cut a lot of space there. I'll take.
It's my turn.
Oh, we're going in order?
We're going in order here. I'm going to take off the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can't see him going back. I think he's done being on a sorry team like that.
Yeah. I think he had enough of the Dolphins.
Yeah,
they're crazy cute. Maybe he likes Tannehill, but you never know what you can get there. I'll take off the Giants. The Giants don't really need a receiver, but his boy Odell's there. That it could happen, but the Giants aren't gonna offer a ton of money if it's not a huge need. So, it looked like a need last year because all the receivers were hurt, but they're okay there. But it could happen. I put them on the board just because of Odell. So we have 5 remaining teams.
Ooh. Pete, I think it's Pete's turn over here. Take it away, Pete.
Tough. I don't know. This is a tough one. I think we'll get rid of the Chiefs.
Yeah, that was my next.
I don't know if he wants to go play with. Mahomes looks like he might be good. I don't know if he wants to go play with a quarterback like that and needs to develop. And they already have like a slot receiver in Tyreek.
Well, yeah, they're not big on going after big name receivers too. They like their own special guys. Even though I think he fits, that's why. And they need a receiver, in my opinion. So that's why I put him on the board. Who else are we taking off the board? Let's narrow it down to 3, and we'll discuss the 3 in depth.
I think out of these 4, I think the one that needs to leave either has to be the Panthers or Seahawks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to make the case for the Seahawks mainly because they already have Doug Baldwin as the number 1 legit receiver.
So you're saying the Seahawks need to go?
Need to go, yeah. But, they could definitely use him. But I'd say the Seahawks need to go. Yeah. So I think these are the 3 main teams. I think the Panthers need another legit receiver. They have Funchess, but he's kind of that big guy down.
Benjamin.
They dumped Benjamin. They have Funchess, who's that downfield big guy. So I think Landry makes them legit. I think Cam Newton and Landry would be good, but I think that's the 3rd most likely. I think between the Bears, because the Bears have a huge need at receiver. They made it known that they're going to go for receivers. They don't want to use all their draft picks on receivers. They can offer him a lot of money. Did I already say that? And then the Titans being a strong candidate because they would love to have him. He fits that Mariota offense, what they're trying to do. And it sounds like a lot of their guys were trying to recruit him already at the Pro Bowl. So looked like Delaney Walker was trying to get him. Looked like they were buddy.
Yeah, he can
at
get
the
lost.
Pro Bowl.
Yeah, well, it just comes down if he wants to win or if he wants to get paid. Really.
Yeah. He tweeted after the Super Bowl he wants the feeling to win.
Yeah, the Titans
He could have been feeling something else.
But there's a big difference though. Like the Bears could offer him a lot more than those other two teams.
The Titans have a lot of money to spend, but they're not gonna just give it all to Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, they're not gonna give it all to one guy.
What do we got for Panthers cap? I know the Titans are pretty high on there, but again, they're not going to spend it all. Bears, the Panthers are at 25. The Panthers they need DBs and they need a receiver, maybe some linemen. They can use a good amount of it on Jarvis Landry. But for money-wise, I think the Bears definitely got the edge.
So we're going to snag the Panthers off here? We're going to narrow it down to the 2.
I want to keep the 3 on here. Or do we want to choose one?
We can keep the 3. We can make the case for all 3.
Yeah, that's what I kind of did. I
just think it's I can narrow it down to 2. I don't think the Panthers will spend the money on them, but
I mean, what else do they need though?
their defense needs some.
Their defense is pretty good. They need some secondary help,
Yeah.
but
I think it literally comes down to what Pete said. Like, if he wants the money, he's not going to Tennessee. He's going to go to Chicago because they're going to offer him.
The Bears got the money.
Contract they gave Glennon.
The Titans got the recruiting and maybe the friendship down and possibly winning. The friendship. I saw Delaney Walker with them in the Pro Bowl, and they look like they were.
They're asking him after he won MVP, like, it's just like when you come to the Pro Bowl, it's like, did you like recruit players and stuff? And he's like, yeah, and he just kept yelling juice after that, so I could.
Jarvis Juice Landry.
They built like a relationship.
Or O.J. Simpson. Did he mean O.J. Simpson? He's loose now.
I don't know. They like built a relationship.
They don't really need a running. They need another running back, but not. Juice would want a guarantee starting position, so
it's just really up to him. If he's chasing money, or if he's chasing a winning
like
team.
a biscuit.
Like a biscuit. I was surprised we took the Ravens off the board so early.
Don't bring them back.
I'm bringing them back. They need a receiver bad. And they take one. They try to go Landry, I think, and they.
Remember when they went after Macklin and overpaid that man, and then they just flopped.
They paid Mike Wallace.
Mike Wallace flopped.
He was okay.
Yeah, not for them.
The Cowboys are always an appealing team. I'm just putting teams back on the board.
We were
the
down
Cowboys
to 2,
are
at 4.
appealing team to some, and the Seahawks. Russell Wilson's got to be very appealing too. So I just want to.
Rams. The offenses are looking real good.
Yeah.
That high-powered offense.
Giants and Odell.
But the Rams got to pay. They got a cornerback situation. They got to pay Tremaine Johnson. They might. And they had Sammy Watkins leave him. That's a receiver. So I don't know. But the Cowboys, I put back on the board because they're appealing to a lot. You know, they're not going to pay. They got to pay DeMarcus Lawrence, so we're going to bring them back off the board. But the Seahawks, Russell Wilson's got to be very appealing.
Off the board.
Flacco's still solid. They need receivers. They've won a Super Bowl already. But yeah, like we said, we're thinking Bears or Titans.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Jim?
You don't know about the Bears Titans?
No.
No, yeah.
Flacco.
I like these. I think that these, in my opinion, these are the 4 main teams. I think.
Let's leave them with these 4.
I had the
Panthers
Panthers
with the mystery.
though. But we'll go back to our final 2.
He's not gonna go to any of them.
Did we? What is your guy? You got to pick one here.
Bears. It's very biased because.
But
This is tough.
I'm gonna say he takes the money. That's why I think he's gonna take the money. That's why I choose the Bears.
It's tough. It's all up to him. It's his decision.
Yeah, it sounds like he might want to win. Though.
I know. It's just
like the Bears have to believe they can win down the road with Trubisky. But does Landry think? Is he thinking about down the road? I don't think he's thinking about down the road.
But it's not. It's not like it's not over like 2-3 years away.
I think he's gonna go to the Bears.
The Bears are literally within striking distance of being competitive again. I'm not gonna say next year, but it's not like a 5-year plan.
Are the Titans talking about cutting anybody they currently have? They have plenty of.
Murray. I mean, they have more cap space than the Bears.
The Bears are definitely going to cut some people though, but
it's just they're not going to offer him as much as the Bears.
I think he's going to the Titans. I think Delaney did some recruiting. I think the recruiting helped. I think he wants to win. I think he sees Vrabel there. I think he sees Mariota as a legit quarterback. They need some more help in free agency in the draft, though.
Titans fan,
but obviously the
Titans fan didn't even pick the Titans.
I always like stick to the recruiting thing. Like the coaches and the front office aren't allowed to recruit yet, but the players are.
I would love it though. He's like one of my favorite players in the league, so
So would you be a Bears fan if you went to the
Or
No.
we put somebody else back on the board.
No, don't do it. Don't
Put
even
someone
think
else
about
up
doing
there.
Does
it.
he go back to the Dolphins?
He did it.
I don't think he does, but I mean, sometimes we're surprised by guys that go back. It sounds like Le'Veon Bell a month ago was like, we'd be surprised if he goes back because he's not going to play on the franchise tag. But now they're close to a deal that doesn't involve the franchise tag, so that's why we're not going to do a video on Le'Veon Bell with this because he's going back to the Steelers.
Yeah. We'll leave it at these three.
Well, yeah, because
for
there's his
folks.
current team. They got the most money and a team with a big need, and you got a team that's he's being recruited to heavily. We think, but maybe here's a wild card team that I didn't have on the board. The Saints.
Oh, he said it.
You said it. I don't know about that one.
Replace Brandon Cooks, who they missed this year. Well, they didn't really miss him a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm just throwing out wild card. I don't think he's going to go to the Saints. I'm throwing out wild cards.
Saints
Yeah,
got to
Tuck-
focus on signing
Tuck
Breeze.
in.
They're going to get Breeze back.
Ted Ginn, Willie Snead, and Kamara.
Yeah, Willie Snead's a free agent, isn't he? That's a sleeper free agent. I sure hope he's one because I might be an idiot then. Well, that'll do it for Jarvis Landry. We got more. We got more to come. More draft videos, more free agency videos,
More juice.
more juice. Please click that juicy subscribe button. Thanks for watching
And have a juicy day.
and have a juicy day. Goodbye.
Juicy on.